All right, guys, welcome back. Excuse me. I'm not sure exactly where we're picking up right now. All right, so here's the down and dirty of it all. The other day, I recorded about 3 hours.
Here we go! Oh, shit! One down!
3 hours of content.
Ah! God! Oh! Ah!
And then you gotta love how you just jump right into it, right? Oh, this one guy just running, man. Where did that other guy go? All right. Well, we can only deal with one spacer at a time. So there's three more. Okay, so here's the gist of it. All right. So here's what you see. What happened was we were sent by Ryujin. We Ow. Okay. We were sent by Ryujin to Carne 3. Actually 3B or something like that. And so we are at the just real quick, let's see. So technically, you see what happened was, yeah, we loaded this save here. Okay. Granted, I could have loaded this save here, which is actually 3 hours prior. That's what we're going to do, guys. Let me pause. We're going to go back and we're going to load the Ryujin Industries headquarters. That might be the one where they're sending us here. I don't want you to miss out on this, but you can see we loaded in at the aftermath. So, real quick, I'm going to pause. Be right back. Okay, so right now we're trying to load up and see if it'll take us back in. This will put us back at Ryujin headquarters, and this is where we should be getting the mission to go to Carne 3B. Possibly. Let's just double check to make sure. Background checks. Run Nix's program on Ilara's computer. Oh, goodness gracious. We are back in headquarters. Not happy. Not happy to be here. Okay, gotta remember where I am. Gotta remember where I am. I don't know where I am. We gotta go that way. I don't know how to get there. That is not the way. Why isn't there like a vent? I know I was pissed the last time because there's no ventilation system that I could be going on. There's no way to circumvent the guards. Okay. He's moved in the position that we want him to be in for the next few minutes. We gotta get up and around this guy.
Don't be stupid! Stop! Now! You're making things harder for yourself!
Would you?
Nice try, but the building is off limits. I can see that.
Are you kidding me?
Oh yeah?
She's
Everyone? Look, I'll trust
Will you get the door closed? I really hate this mission more than anything. That was dumb. But that was also interesting that we were able to, to talk her down rather than needing to actually shoot her. I hate this mission, man. I really do. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because it's not set up right. It's not set up. Well, I can't say that. I can't say that. I was going to say it's not set up so that you can successfully navigate the entire building.
Getting jumpy. Too much coffee.
So that you can navigate the entire building without getting caught. The problem is what you need is tranks. I'd be more than happy to do this mission with a trank gun. Give me a trank gun. This is not a trank gun. And in a second, with an accurate map,
Got him. Suspect found.
All systems.
I don't know where the gunshots are coming from.
Gotta get out of here.
This is where I want to be. And never get through it. Well, that is a lie. Because with my other character, we just successfully navigated this one with not getting caught at all. Without raising any alarms. So, can it be done? Yes. Obviously, this character here sucks. Sucks more than any other character. Secondly, I think, and then this is the part that really is aggravating, the most aggravating part of it is that
You can't hide from us!
I'd lucked into where I needed to be, whereas here I have no clue where I am or where I'm going.
Damn it! We let them get away!
I'm assuming her office is right there. But other than that, I don't know. Here, we're gonna take a chance. I really hate that it makes you stand up. Like I said, at this point in time, give me a good trank gun. And the fact that this doesn't open, you're kidding me, right?
They're here! Right here!
I told you, this mission sucks. This mission sucks. Where is it? Is this it right up there? Now, what bugs me about this mission, and I know it's the gameplay, right? It's purposely like that, and the part that bugs me is this here. It's like you can't give me a super simple way to get out when you made the way in so difficult. It's like split it in half, right? You know, if I got to go in one way, make it difficult to this point, and then the way out, you know, should be difficult the other way. I know, you're right. You're like, well, I just want out, so make it easy. But it's like, well, why couldn't you have given me a way to get here so I could get in that way? You see what I'm saying? Oh, I didn't want to take that. So it just doesn't feel good knowing that you had this super simple way out, and it's like all you had to do was lead me this way to get there. Now, I will say this. If I'm not mistaken, the way in is just, we're coming up on it. So this part is where you end up with the difficulties, right? It's like, well, how would you gonna get up here? Because this is the way we came in. And then so it's a matter of trying to get up there. But I'm sure you could have designed something for me to jump on, parkour my way up there. So, yeah, no. It comes across to me as just a lack of creativity. figure out how to get off of this thing. See, because this somehow you were able to climb over this box or get around this box, but now you can't. Right? I'm like, this is the way I got here. Why is it different now? Oh, there it is. I didn't see that. All right, let's get up here. There it is. Nope, I went down. There we go. Yep, we cleared that stuff out. I don't like being this high.
You need to leave now.
Oh, this isn't the way? Oh, I gotta go down a little bit further. Or do I? Oh, it's down. Why don't we just take the stairs? So, like I said, it's my least favorite mission. But I have successfully completed it without, you know, without incident. Whoa. Another wondering what you're doing.
Make yourself at home. Just don't take any souvenirs while you're here.
No need.
So, you made it. Guess Ryujin's security really is slipping.
Spencer is. I'm just that good. And I wasn't that good.
Just brimming with confidence, aren't you? But I've seen your work in the trade tower, so I'll at least give you some credit. Now, I'll take that program back that I gave you, and let's give the data a look.
I don't know what he's referencing with the trade tower. I don't think that's what we just got through doing. Because I wouldn't give me any credit for that. How many times did we get caught? I'm going back, putting on my, actually. Well, we're going to put the hat back on, that's for sure. We like the hat. You know, the sad part is, I'm actually really liking that outfit. But, this one has more carry weight. So, we'll go with that. And then, hold on. Which suit do I have? Alright. Yeah, I gotta find a different outfit.
The program I gave you to run on Ularu's computer basically opens an all-access backdoor for me. I can see everything and anything, so let's take a look. Ularu has some impressive encryption on her files. Not that I can't crack it, of course. Circumventing protections, running decryption. This should just take a moment now. Damn, I'm good. That went faster than I thought. I'm saving several files to a slate for Dalton, including access history and anything related to Project Dominion. Adding in new encryption for him as well, so he's the only one that can view these. And done. You're all set.
All right, here we go.
I've got the new encrypted slate. Let me tell you, it looks like fun times ahead for Ryujin. Technically, I'm not supposed to look, but it's kind of hard to not see what's going on while running all my software.
Well, don't keep me in suspense. Share some of that knowledge, man.
Since you came through on your end, let's just say that slate isn't going to paint the best picture for Ms. Imogene Salzo. But bear in mind, you're dealing with some pretty talented people when it comes to falsifying information.
Okay, this doesn't sound like anything Imogene would do.
Don't be too sure about that. Imogene was practically raised in the corporate underworld. I'd almost guarantee there's intent behind everything she does. Here's the slate. As usual, always a pleasure doing business with Ryujin.
All right, my girl is innocent. I don't care what anybody says. I will die. Die. Fighting the fight that proves she is innocent. Guilty or not. All right. Poor thing. But I need to use this. All right. So... Oh, I missed it. We're going to do a couple of things here, if we're able to. Alright, so I'm going to make that. Can I? Can. And I'm going to make that. Alright. Then we'll come down here, just in case. Alright. So, alright. That tells me how many of these things I can make. So, I'm going to make that. Oh, did I go down too far? Yes, I did. No, I didn't. Oh, what's this? Cargo wear. I don't know what a cargo wear is. But now I'm very curious. Okay, the fact that it requires multiple items, I think, is the standard in-game stuff. So we're gonna make the gloves. And then I'm going to make that jacket. And then we're going to do number 4 and number 1 and the shroud out. All right. Woo. We're getting kind of fresh. We're getting a little fresh there. Sorry, ma'am. Didn't mean to get so fresh, especially after all you've been through. Wait, I just want to see if Textiles 2 is available. Let's get back here. Textiles 2. Nope. Didn't make enough. That one, current rank. What's this one? Perks, robotics, research, diagnostic skill. Am I maxed? I'm maxed out. I'm maxed out. I don't think that's. I think that's different. I think the reason I have that skill right now is because I'm wearing that, the neural amp that gives me that skill. So it's not an actual skill. All right, so this is the Mantis jacket. All right, so it looks kind of similar to what we were already wearing. This is the outfit. Not a big fan. And then now, and then here's why I'm not a big fan, because the outfit, right? You see those markings on his arm, right? So that's telling me it's not working with the body. But when we come down here and we see the swimsuit, you see the swimsuit? The swimsuit is working with the body. You don't see the discolorations, you don't see any of the stuff there. So the body is working. It's not working with that outfit. So now, if we come down here, this is the shroud outfit. Okay, not happy with it since it's doing the same thing. And then here's the Vigil 1, and then Vigil 4, right? But if I put this on, so we're gonna switch. Okay, now we can look at the jacket. See, the jacket's not working for us, and that's unfortunate. And here's the cape. So even though I really like, I kinda actually like that shroud outfit. I wish it was working. And then you wear it with the gloves and the cape and the backpack. You see? But it is not meant to be. So we're gonna have to find something different. Not a fan of the Mantis jacket. Well, I don't know. Can't be worse than what we already have. Here, let's take a look at it. Alright. Okay, we got that on. Does it mess with the gloves? So it doesn't. Alright, and then so that is us. Right? Got a little backpack. Alright. We'll figure something out. I think I know exactly what I want to do.
Inside's a bad place for tourists.
Yep, Ebside's a bad place for everybody these days.
I think I'm going to take the kids off work for a minute.
Weren't we just here? Is our stuff working again? It wasn't working the last time we were here. All right, we're gonna get chewed out now. But at least we didn't take any lives. So people got beat up a little bit, but no lives were lost.
They know how to make a client feel well.
No NPCs actually lost their
I've
lives in the
been
making
waiting
of
in
this
long
film.
ages.
Don't cause any trouble.
Let's hear your report. Well, I assume success is in order. I had a few reports, but at least nothing that set off any red flags.
Nix decrypted them without issue. Here's what he gave me.
I expected as much. Now, let's see what we have here. I didn't think it was possible. But someone's been accessing Ularu's files remotely. It's quite a complicated trace, too. I'm impressed Nix was able to track all of this. Damn. And there's our culprit.
It is not Imogene.
Imogene Salzo, Senior Operations Specialist, and one of the few I had in mind for who could pull this off.
You didn't think it was her. What motive would Imogene have to steal from Ryujin?
Well, the motive could be anything. Credits, grudges, even boredom.
That's not her thing. That can't be right. I don't believe it.
Well, she has the means and access. But things are rarely so cut and dry. Well, before we make any harsh decisions, I'll need to question her myself. I want you to head to her office and escort her here. You have to make sure she doesn't try anything before I have a chance to speak with her.
All right, I'll keep a close eye on her.
Good. When you're dealing with corporate workers, discerning the truth from the lies is the hardest part.
You know, I'm a corporate worker, right?
The custodians just finished polishing everything. Keep your hands to yourself.
Okay, you know, my apologies. We went way back. Because as I'm thinking about all this, it's like it's a minute before we get sent to Carne.
Try not to harass my techs too much. They have work to do. Let me guess. Looking for Imogene? I'm sure you can tell by now. She isn't here, which is a shame since I have several documents I need her to sign off on. She's always been the master of avoiding desk work.
I'll be the judge of that. Let me see.
I liked how you avoided the interview process.
There are work skills and there are life skills. I can't help it if I have both.
Mm-hmm.
Hear it.
I need you to use your resources and tell me where she is.
I'm not even sure that's any business of yours, but I do enjoy keeping close tabs on my counterpart. Dare I ask why you need to know?
Mm-hmm. You can take it up with Dalton.
Yeah, no thanks. Getting information out of Dalton is like talking to a wall. Besides, speculation is far more fun. I have Imogene's last location at Frankie's Grab and Go, which we all know is a front for the Sioka Syndicate.
We all know this?
You'll want to get executive sign-off if you plan on chasing after her. I'd say Dalton is your best bet.
You're probably right. What do you think she's doing there?
Your guess is as good as mine, but she's up to something. I could tell she was trying to cover her tracks, but this is my job. And there's a reason I'm in charge of the technicians here.
Are you really?
Good.
All right.
I'd hate to see what sort of drama might get stirred up if you went around him. Or maybe I'd love it. Keep the workplace interesting, right? Good luck finding Imogene. Oh, and if you do catch up with her, be sure to let her know I had everything to do with it.
You are an awful person.
I hate being stuck in the office. Supply chain disruptions in the Cheyenne system?
Now, what's interesting is she just said supply chain disruptions in the Cheyenne system. Am I still wearing the cape? What? Oh, I already had this stuff. Ain't that an outfit right there? Or that one. Check that out. Definitely not. All right, we have the robotics neuroamp. Oh shoot! I didn't want to. Bear with me. Sorry, guys. That might have messed things up. Oh, actually, okay, okay. The reprobate tattoos are not for us. So why don't we do that?
Mr. Cho won't be happy about that.
Yeah, that's gonna work for now. All right, let's get down there and talk to him. Oop, executive offices. So go up and talk to him. We don't have to talk to him, but if you don't talk to him, and then let's say you go and things get ugly, and you can't talk your way in and get to her, and you have to put some people down. Now there's a whole lot of cleanup, and then you got Benjamin Bayou to deal with as well.
No Imogene, I see. Could she really be on to us already?
How would she know that she was a
A
suspect?
good question. But with her abilities and connections, the possibilities are too many to speculate on right now.
You think Nick's told her?
We need to find her first and address that issue afterward.
Yuko said she was last seen at Frankie's.
Of course, Yuko would know.
Mm-hmm.
If Imogene's with the Syndicate, I can't just send you after her.
My money's
You'll
on
need to
Yuko
speak
being
with
the mole.
Benjamin Bayou. We have to make sure he's aware of the situation. If we're lucky, he may even help us get to Imogene.
I'll make sure he's aware and get his cooperation.
Good, because without it, this adds a complexity that we do not have time for. Head over to the trade tower and be discreet. Let Bayou know that you're there on Ryujin's behalf. He may ask for credits or even a favor. Just give him what he wants.
Now I know what the trade. Okay. Easy for you to say. You're not the one that has to do anything.
If you think my job has been easy since learning about the mole, let me educate you. We've been working around the clock on security upgrades, rerunning background checks, and combing through timelines. Just be sure to bring her back here in one piece. If she's truly the mole, she'll have a lot to answer to. If she resists or tries to run, we have no choice but to take it as an admission of guilt. I'm afraid you'll have to dispose of her.
No, I won't. Killing her seems hasty. She may not have acted on her own.
The risk of Imogene continuing to operate as a traitor is too high. If we don't dispose of her now, she could cause a great deal of harm to this company. She knows the consequences of betraying Ryujin, which makes her dangerous. If the situation does take a turn for the worst, I only ask that you perform a thorough search for any evidence she may have in her possession. I trust you won't let your past relationship cloud your judgment.
It's not my past relationship that's clouding my judgment. It's my potential future relationship.
Ryujin CEO is no joke in the boardroom.
That's really playing a big role. See, now we don't talk to Bayou, we'd be in big trouble. Hold on a sec, though.
We have everything.
Yep, if somebody was on this thing, I was going to kill them.
Now, James, I don't want you to get upset.
I know, you're thinking I'm joking. I was not. Alright. Can we put anything on it? Nope, but the potential is there. Well, we can use that for now. So we got 3 slots. I don't think that's actually going to change the color. But hey, right? And what can we do to the lining? Oh, look at that. Anything to increase our diplomacy chances. And then what can we do? We're gonna put acrobat. You just don't understand. How much restraint it takes to not put bag of holding on there. All right, so we got the security flight suit. Where's our cape? You can always use that. The backpack. Mm-hmm. Little thermal resistance, never hurt anybody. And then look at this, we got more and more stuff. All right. Oh, can't put that on yet. But that it would be what we want. All right. And what is our cape doing for us? Nothing. Oh wait. We'll take the 5% negotiation for now. And then, we'll take the fall damage. It's a cape. It should help us keep us from falling. And then there we go. Yep, we got all of them. Yep. All right.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Majesty
All right, let's get over there. So this is the tower they were talking about. So they were obviously he's referring to the mission where we set up what's the name, LTD in the first place, with those two contacts, and then ruined that one lady's presentation.
Cause any trouble and I'll drag you straight to lockup.
Am I going the wrong way? I probably am. me.
like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere these days, spreading like a virus.
I don't have any Hippolyta. It sure would be nice to have some right about now. And we have one just for this very occasion. Excuse me, sir.
I don't recall sending for anyone. What do you want?
Dalton Fines sent me. I'd like your permission to enter the Syndicate's hideout.
No. You can always make time when it comes to an old friend. So, what would be the reason? I may consider Ryujin an ally, but Dalton especially knows I don't give anything blindly.
We're after a suspect who's fled to the Syndicate.
As long as it doesn't involve the Syndicate members themselves. I'll tell you what. I'll make sure the Syndicate lets you in hassle-free, provided you do a little something for me.
I think the mutual benefit should be enough.
And what mutual benefit would that be?
I don't kill you. You'll look back on this later and wonder what we're even arguing about.
I can see that.
Mm-hmm. You know what's good for Ryujin is good for Neon.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Ryujin's success always pays out when it comes to Neon profits. All right. You talk a good game. And I suppose if we're looking at a mutually beneficial situation, there's no reason for me not to allow such a small favor. Check in with Ms. Moore at Frankie's. I'll send word along that you're to be expected, so she shouldn't give you any trouble. Fair warning, the Syndicate should let you search any common areas, but if anyone catches you snooping around private quarters, I'll just say, be prepared for some hostilities.
You mean they should be prepared to die? Time to kick some butt, take some names.
Not sure if those Maroons know that.
See if it's occupied down here real quick.
Hey, take the wrong turn.
I did, and you see I'm correcting it. Lickety split.
I'm a little busy right now.
Need something?
Mm-hmm.
Hope you're a paying customer.
I'm here on Ryujin's benefit. I was told I'd be allowed inside.
Oh, you're the one getting special treatment. Huh. I knew you was some sort of trouble. I've got one rule for you in there, so it shouldn't be hard to remember. Third floor is off limits. They catch you snooping around, and it's open season.
I'll do what I want. Thank you very much.
Well then, it was nice knowing you.
You'll be
For
real
the
surprised
record,
when
I'm
I get
only
back.
granting you access because I have to. you'll find that young lady you're looking for holed up in a room almost straight ahead. Just remember to keep your eyes on the prize. The less you consider this an open house, the better.
Well, you lucky I don't shoot you in the face. I was feeling sorry for you because you lost your husband. Not so much right now. Syndicate soldier.
You try anything, you're dead.
Why do they have to do that? Don't they understand that it's comments like that that provokes violence and puts them on the basically on the bad side?
I'm watching you.
You see what I'm saying? You could have just let me walk by. You could have just let me walk by, not said a word, and you'd still be alive.
Back off.
But you can't help yourself. You are trusting in my good nature. One that I don't really have.
Figured our paths would cross sooner or later. Not that I thought I was safe, but I never expected anyone to just slip by all the syndicate here.
Give me a minute. I'm just trying to calm down. Taking all that they own will make me feel better. Yeah, let me drink that. I need that. Okay. 8K, almost 9K. All right. Oh, I like that. All right. Wait a minute. There's one more thing. Okay. Oh, and then look right here on the floor. Fred stick. 10K. And look at that, another 2K over there. Some more bullets. And then Frankenstein. So coming here after you, besides getting to see you again, has been worth it. Imogen. Sweetheart. Tell me it's not true.
I had a feeling you'd be the one to come after me.
I will always come after you. First, how did you know about the investigation?
You stay in this business long enough, you get enough favors and connections that can help you see anything coming. Nix owed me a favor and gave me the heads up.
You gotta tell me what's going on. Are you really working for Infinity?
Yes and no, but mostly no. Just hear me out, okay?
Alright, you got some explaining to do.
I know this doesn't look good, but I had no choice. Ularu set me up. Yes, I've been acting as a double agent, but because she ordered me to. The assignment was meant to deceive, not benefit. And Project Dominion is way above my pay grade. it'd be impossible for me to deliver it. At least, intentionally.
So you're thinking Ularo did this?
Of course. But first you have to understand, she used me to play an unwitting part in this, so I'm the one that takes the fall. That's why I said it'd be impossible for me to intentionally pull this off.
Okay. Okay. Intentionally, you got me. Help me understand what you're saying.
Look, I only know about Project Dominion because I wanted to know exactly what I was being accused of leaking. But that tech is dangerous. An internal neuroamp that can theoretically control other people? If the evidence points to me, it's because Ularu used it to set me up. What better way to frame someone than to take control of their mind and have them actually perform the actions?
Why would she do this?
Because she knows I'm the most believable target. I'm the only one at Ryujin with the skills to even come close to being able to pull off a job like this.
Not true. I'm there. What's her motive?
Power, of course. Corporations maintain their success by any means necessary, but there are some measures Masako is reluctant to take. You may have noticed that none of your assignments directly involve murder. Masako reserves those actions only when it's absolutely necessary. Ularu sees this as a sign of weakness that needs to be dealt with.
You have a good point.
It's the only scenario that makes sense. Besides, what's my motive? My career is solid at Ryujin. Infinity can't possibly beat my current benefits. Believe me, after having to play double agent, I've learned all of this firsthand.
And then there's me. You didn't mention me. Infinity doesn't have me. Whereas you do. All of me. Just say the word. So you're saying she made you do all this and you didn't even know?
Yes, it's what the technology does, and it explains why the evidence against me is so solid. Come to think of it, it also explains a few strange bouts of disorientation I've been having the past few months.
Oh, I thought that was me. You know, your reaction to me and my suaveness. I said it. Suaveness. All right, so if this is all true, right? You're going to need some serious evidence to prove it.
That's exactly what I've been doing here. Ularu has the skill to pull this off, but she's also been behind a desk for years now. I knew she'd miss something. This slate holds all the evidence against her. I just need you to deliver it to Dalton. It's the only way I can prove I'm innocent.
All right, look. I delivered this to Dalton. And then we seriously need to talk about our relationship and how we take it forward. Okay? What makes this evidence more believable than Nix's stuff?
Nix's contract limits his investigation to Ularu's computer and her network activity. I hacked into building security and was able to recover deleted records of her accessing the Project Dominion prototype. I guarantee the third-party company Dalton is using for his security directive theta won't even notice it.
All right.
I was hoping you would. I'm still going to lay low until I hear the coast is clear. As long as Ularu still thinks I'm on the run, she'll remain confident that her plan is working. And I know you don't hear it much around the office, but thanks.
Oh, you're gonna owe me a lot more than thanks, right? And we can discuss all that you owe me over some pillow talk. Understand? Ugh. Some people just think they can just say thank you and that's it, right? You know. All right. Question is, do we let these people out here live with the amount of disrespect they showed as I was coming in? Oh, look at this. Look at this. They're gonna try to impress me. Trying to show me like you working out or something. You're lucky I went the wrong way. Because the way out is here.
Never met the boss. Does this operation even have a boss?
No funny business.
I'm watching you.
And then I will enjoy watching you die.
Time to ask for more protection money. All that stuff.
Even with Imogene's haircut.
Back off.
I think I showed incredible restraint. Incredible amounts of restraint. Clearly, I'm a saint.
I hope this means you finished your business.
Oh, you
Can
need
I help you?
You said you started your business with your husband?
Solomon thought a small convenience store with cheaper prices would make a killing. Of course, the only killing made was when he got himself shot in a robbery.
And look at you now.
Now it's just me running this place, so you can see why I'm not a huge fan of strangers in my shop.
And yet you let these clowns in here. And what type of people are your non-regular customers?
Mostly tied up in those good-for-nothing gangs. Those disciples and strikers always fighting over who gets to run the place, and not giving a damn over whose lives they ruin.
And yet you're enabling them. You should be ashamed.
Are you kidding me?
No, you should be ashamed. Alright, so it's hitching. See, the game is hitching. Probably just means there's way too much stuff going on in there.
Well, look who's back. So tell me, what did you find out?
That you are a busybody. You didn't have anyone spying on me? Find out about that yourself?
Inside the Syndicate? That area is off limits, and I think we both know why. Imogene knew exactly what she was doing when she went there.
What's the information worth to you?
If you think I'm paying for that information, think again. It's just a matter of time before it finds its way onto my desk, and I can be a very patient person.
Well, hope your patience holds out. Well, then it's none of your business.
Fine. I won't push. Enjoy your time with Dalton. It'll all trickle back to me sooner or later.
Sadly, I'll probably enjoy my time more with him than you.
This could be the most important meeting of my career.
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
You're back. And Imogene?
Imogene said it isn't safe for her to return. I found her. She says she claims she was set up.
So you did find her, and yet failed to bring her in. I'm looking forward to this explanation.
I believe her.
If I'm not mistaken, you appear to be on her side.
You are not.
Not that I blame you, but if Imogen really wants to prove her innocence, she better be prepared to face a strict interrogation.
She is.
Now, I need to undertake the laborious task of writing up a report to summarize all of this. In the meantime, Masako has requested your presence in R&D. She wants you to meet her in Vinakara's office.
Okay, I'll head over there as soon as possible.
Once I've examined this evidence, I may need your help in moving forward. And not a word about this to anyone. I'll present what I have to the board once I've completed a full report.
Ryujin certainly spared no expense on the exec floor.
This deal is huge for my company.
Got my eye on you.
Breathe. 3, 2, 1. These people, man, they're trying my patience. They don't understand.
I'm just concerned the entire station was wiped out by something.
Don't worry, we'll figure it out and get that shipment back.
Hey
Good,
there.
you're here.
Good to see you again.
It's time to put a plan in motion to take full control of this situation with Infinity Ltd.
Point me in the right direction. I'm ready to go.
In due time. We don't know to what extent Infinity has taken the current neuroamp schematics, so our top priority is completing our own. Let me introduce you to Vina Kalra, Head of Research and Development. She'll give you the initial details.
Yes, details. You see, the internal neuroamp is supposed to consist of 2 parts. The first part, the part Infinity stole, handles the manipulative effects. The second part is a shielding modification designed to protect the user against other neuroamp users.
Infinity missed out on the most important piece.
You got that right.
No one wants their greatest asset used against them. Once Vina can complete the internal neuroamp and shielding mod, the plan is to outfit you with both and have you infiltrate Infinity Ltd. We can't risk the assignment until we know your mind has the necessary protection.
All right, I'm willing to do whatever it takes.
Good. That's all I wanted to hear.
And all I need is the last piece of the puzzle. The final kink in both designs was finding compatible materials to use for conductivity that the human body wouldn't reject. I've finally created the perfect alloy, but it requires a newly discovered refined element called rothicite.
Which is where I come in. We have a confidential contract with Consolidated Mining to gather, refine, and ship the rothicite straight to us. Their last shipment is late, and neither we nor Consolidated Mining have had any communication with the Carinae station.
And it's unlikely it's a communication issue.
Correct. The updates have been regular up until now. Last we heard, the shipment was ahead of schedule.
We need you to head out there, secure the shipment, and bring it back here so Vina can complete her prototype. And I want to know what happened. We need to take any safety measures to make sure this doesn't happen again.
Are you expecting me to run into a lot of resistance?
Unfortunately, yes, so be prepared. Extensive tests and research were done on the planet, so the chances that this is environmental are slim. And setting up a station like this is second nature for Consolidated Mining, with plenty of redundancies in place to handle mechanical failures.
What about redundancies to handle bad actors? Right? You know? Alright, I'll find out what happened and secure the shipment.
The mining station is CM Station RC-1.
Mm-hmm.
It's on a moon called Carinae 3A in the Carinae system. The
3A,
shipment
I
should
was
be in the
thinking
research and
3B.
control tower, but the outside doors are kept locked down. This keycard will let you enter the mines so you can access the tower from the inside.
Okay.
Good luck.
What I'm trying to do is put away some of this stuff that I'm not going to need. I'm just going to keep that as a backup just in case some things go down. Or in case I'm probably not going to run out of ammo. Alright. I don't know why I like that security guard outfit so much. Uh-oh. What contraband do we have? Ooh, we got a roar. We gotta get that First stop, Trade Authority. Second stop, our house. Okay. Mm-hmm. You better have some money too. Thank goodness. All right. And then, do we have any? Really? Okay. Oh. They're about to run out of money. All right. Whoa, thank you. All right. Set course for Karen A3 Alpha. Okay. So, what? First things first, right? How does nobody notice a ship landing? You know, it's not something that just happens. All right. I don't think we have Vasco with us, so it's just me. I think we're gonna go with this guy. So first person. So we just go knock on the door. Knock on the front door. No one said not to shoot anybody here, right? This isn't the same as infiltrating your own headquarters. Alright, that's what we like to see. Hammer. Vice grips. Announcing our presence. Are you serious? What were you doing? Did I hit reload after throwing a grenade? Oh shoot. No, you don't. Wrong button. That was the one. Target has eyes on you. Okay? Doesn't need to go the other way. Alright. There was a lot of dying happening the first time through here. They have very strong weapons that really hurt. And for some reason, see? After throwing a grenade, there was a delay. I couldn't start shooting right away. And that grenade just bounced right back in here. We're just blowing crap up. We're just blowing stuff up right now. I don't see any more telltale signs of bad people. You did? I still know where you are. How's that possible? How many do I have? Okay, I got a lot. Not enough bandages though. What? Okay. Should have kept one of the mag shears. Takes a minute to get like oriented again. Really shouldn't actually be anybody in this room. And again, you never know. Alright. This part. It's going to be a pain. All right, here we go. Not technically true. seems like an unending number of red blips down there. There was one time when somebody actually came down the elevators on me. That's it. No, I'm not ready to go out yet. But we better. Are they all women? Seems like it, right? Like the majority are. Okay, we got a couple of choices here. Right, I thought that was one of them. That? Can't see. Oh. They can't tell I'm here, right? Right? The flashlight doesn't give me away. Right? I'm the only one that can see it. That has to be the case, right? I'm the only one that can actually see the flashlight. Every single one so far. There's a guy. Not saying that I want it to be a guy. Oh. Where am I stuck on? Shit. Nothing's more annoying when you get stuck against something in a life or death situation. You can't do anything. Stuck. Like right there. Stuck. Ooh. And I'm not. Makes no sense why. What is that? Aren't you the bold one? That's almost not fair. I mean, it takes a whole lot of bullets, but the fact that it freezes them doesn't give them much of a chance. Do what you got to do in the 2 seconds that you got before you freeze. I don't know what I was doing there. That's when you hit the wrong button. It's very unsettling. The mechanical voices, and then they turn out to be women. Seems to be an inordinate amount of women. Like, a lot. All right. I see their flashlight. They have to see mine. See what I'm saying? He had like a second. Or she. My guess is, based on what I'm seeing here, she had a second. And then she was gonna freeze to death. Can you see my flashlight? There it is. Alright, they have to get up. And of course, I am going to shoot you in the ankles if given the chance. Well, there's more up here. We just haven't seen them yet. Get way smarter about that kind of stuff. About saving at crucial points along the way. Like, right now I gotta check out that pit down there, but first, don't want any extra visitors. Where are you? Just not fair at all. And that is why we use this weapon. Who's got time to be fair? Is that a turret? That's why you didn't come looking for me? Oh. And we got the burn. And we got the burns. Okay. So let's go down here and check this out. Okay. What? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No need stripping them of even more of their dignity. That's what they did. They killed them and then just dumped them down here. Is that all of them? I mean, they could just buy this stuff from vendors. I figured while I'm here, might as well just mine for all that's here. Alright. And then I don't know what I'm hitting the X button. I don't know why I'm hitting the X button. Honestly, because here is where you would hit the X button, and then what we would do is store some of this stuff. I really like this helmet. You see it? I'm gonna keep it for now. Oh yeah. Holy cow. Do we need that many? Okay. All right, let's get out of here. Which way is out? Where's the gate? Here it is. Another woman. Alright. I'm not sure what the radiation is from, but okay. Let's check out the room first. How did the target get lost? I'm still in the same place I was. How'd you lose me? Oh, wait. Is it the flashlight? Was that throwing you off? Here, I'll show you. I'll show you. Okay. The other guy is around here. It's out here somewhere, hiding. Thinking we're not gonna get him. Oh shoot, shoot. Do you see him? He's got a micro gun. So, without that micro, we would be in a world of hurt. Now there's more coming, and I think they're outside. So we need somebody to show up. they're either up above us, or directly out here. There's someone else with a micro gun or mag shear. Nice. Alright, come around, come around. I can't shoot you if I can't see you. Just in case I was low on ammo. I don't know why it's telling me to go back that way. I don't need to. I don't think I forgot anything. I got the orders. I think once I read the orders, it's going to want me to go somewhere else. Now, remember at the beginning of this video, we were stepping out and spacers had, I don't know if they came to the rescue or were they coming to raid this place themselves. And unfortunately, they ran into me. What's over there? My ship is over there. Alright, let's read the orders. Contract orders. Alright, retrieve Rothosite shipment being prepared for Region Industries. Travel to the clinic in the Narian system. The key ingredient. Because if I'm not mistaken, yep. So, that blue dot is now right there. We're just doing a little cleanup, right? I don't remember shooting that one, to be honest with you. But whether it was us or not, somebody shot her and left her there. So I think I missed this one. I sure did. Max storms are no good. I don't like them at all. Okay, let's see. Oh, we got tons. Oh, yeah. All right. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's everybody there. Do we have contraband? Why didn't I just look right here? I believe we have contraband. Right there. You know what we need to do? Marion is over there. There we go. We need to shoot right on past it. On over to the den. No. The den. Yes. Why? It is very personal when you try to kill somebody. Especially someone that hasn't done anything to you. Whoa, whoa, come on. Get it together. Where are you? Think you can outmaneuver me? Doing a pretty good job of it for now. more, more. They do a lot of stopping stuff. And I think the other thing too is they try to keep you in an area, right? So they do a lot of back and forth, a lot of circling around, but keeping you in range of the other ships, so that somebody's always got your start. Alright. It's just you and me, bud. Is it? Really? 'Cause 3 of your buddies just went down. Right now, I suggest you stop all the circular movements and try to outflank me. Well, that was my fault. Too much of a mistake. Oh, I forgot I had Shame on board. Probably could have used them on that last mission. Alright. Really? Alright, you gotta get our bearings. Figure out where we are. That is priceless. Whoopsies. Did I interrupt something? All right. Next time, guard the hatch instead of the wall. Come on, Captain. Now, is it really fair? You see what I mean? Is that really fair? I mean, this gun can be considered so unfair. Oh, oh. Now, what you have to understand, Captain, is I did this out of spite. Not because I really wanted your ship, but because you started a fight. And it only seemed fair that as a result, you lose your ship. And here we have it. Next time, don't be that way. I like this one better. You've come across a lot of derelict ships.
Try to make myself useful.
Don't worry, you already have. Alright, so that's the den. Let's slow down a little bit, get our bearings back, and see how close some of this stuff is. Alright, that would be the first one. Grand General. Oh, look at that. When did we fight that one? I kind of wished I saved that one for last. Alright, wait. I've lost it. All right, so we'll go on board here. We'll get rid of some of our contraband. Brand. How much do we? Only 3,200. What can we make? We need more bandage. Oh, one bandage. That's all we can make. 4 of those. Ooh, we can make those. We have a ton of them already. Let's make some of these for sure. All right, so we did remove the Nestor economy mod.
City on the rise, they say. Yeah, from the grave.
All right, so we can sleep here if we ever need to. But sleep
be grateful that
actually
things
isn't
are
part of the game. All right, so you got full credits, and we've got a bunch of suits that was it. You get rid of the Nestor mod and then
How may the Trade Authority assist you? Certainly.
oh shoot, he's got no money. All right, so the beauty of that and the beauty of this,
I am, hands down, the best pilot in...
I am curious as to how much. Okay, wait, that's me, right? Storage crate. Oh, we're getting there. Right.
Don't let any... tell you different.
All right. We have 45 mass left in there, and I believe I just about used it all. Yep. All right, so we can store stuff right there. Nobody's going to touch it. I really like that. Let's see what we... Oh, I was at the right bench. All right. Let's see what we can do with it, if anything, right now. Alright, so put some ballistic shielding on there. Sensor array. And no grab. Alright. And then in truth, what do we got here? Okay, so we got those. It is so hard not to just throw that on there and say, yep. Okay. And we don't have either of those two yet. So now, if we wanted to, we could keep wearing that. Or, I mean, it's less, but it isn't, right? It has more energy protection, but less physical and EM protection. But come on now. Is that not, like, absolutely cool? And then we have to make our way over to the clinic. Just a hop, skip, and a jump real quick. And there's the clinic. Holy cow, what in the world, man? Who's messing with me now? You understand, I'm taking your ship, right? I have no reason to be nice to you. Especially after you attack me. Once your shields come all the way down, that's it. You're done. You're mine. I was just going to the clinic. I wasn't bothering anybody. Oh, this is not good. This is 3 possible. Three possible ways. I got guts. I don't know if it's really called guts when you know one of the first 3 bullets are gonna just freeze them. I don't really have to do that. All right. Well, one thing we do know, there's a lot of them. But I got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle. All right. Can't breathe? Is that because you're frozen? Oh, dang. I'm sure that's not how you expected it to go, though. Hello? Hello? Is Pico there? I hear a turret. People come out? Oh, hey, how you doing? I mean, you would make it easier if you just came out. Hi. 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 Dang, it fell. Oh shoot. Okay. Did you just jump down? I mean, we can stack bodies right here all day. Oh, the captain came down. He says, I got to see this guy for myself. Okay, I didn't see much. I got frozen. I got spurs. Anybody else? I wasn't even planning on coming up there yet. I got a lot of loot. A lot of looting to do. I'll be up in a sec. We got to make it so that when I come up there finally, this is very interesting angle. When I come up there finally, I need to just sit in a seat and call it a day. So that means I would have had to have looted everyone first. Hey, Captain. Hope you don't mind me just taking all your stuff. The thing is, there's so many more of you. And don't come back. I'm still here. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Oh, hello. Did that hurt? That feels like it hurt. I think I just hit him with a grenade. And I know I just shot that person in the butt. Somebody shooting me from behind? That's not possible. I didn't even want to go down there just yet. I'll tell you what. I'll be back. Hold tight. Excuse me, man. But I'm gonna need your stuff. Same goes for you. Oh, dang. Not to be, vulgar, but it looks like I broke your back. Wait, where you going? It's been a common occurrence lately. It's called picking the wrong fight. For some reason, now that guy has a bridger or a negotiator. Yeah. So he was not messing around. But yeah, there's this thing. It's going around right now in the entire galaxy. It's like FAFO. You know, you pick a fight and then you find out. And that's what these poor folks just figured out. They're like, why couldn't we just fly by this one? Why do we have to mess with this ship? And then they're thinking to themselves, we couldn't let this one go because we're not that smart. Because if we were smarter, there's no way we would have started a fight that we were destined to lose like this. Why do I feel like there's another one that we just haven't gotten to yet? I hear it. Might be on the other side of this wall. I am looking for... You don't happen to have a... What's name? No cred sticks? Bummer. Alright, so that's the landing bay. I hear it. Now, what these guys should know is the proper way to climb a ladder without getting shot in the butt. There's possibly one more turret. Yep, right there, right there, right there. I can't see it. There we go. Oh, that was everybody. That was everybody. All right, so that makes it a little bit different now. Because now I just loot what I see, and then I go up into the cockpit, and I don't have to worry about getting shot up there. Oh, dang. Okay. So let's just get that all squared away. Oak clusters. Double, orange juice. Don't mind if I do. Thank you very much. Anything I don't recognize? Not that I don't recognize it, that I don't recognize having picked up already. Wait. I think I already picked this up. But just in case. Paradiso Complex. Alright. All right. Okay. All right, so we can fly class C ships. So, first things first. This is the ship. It's a Class C. It's got a 43 reactor. It's not a bad ship as it is right now. All right. So we got to get to the clinic. So we're going to board our own ship. Holy cow. Oh my goodness. Wait. Are you kidding me? All right. All right. Undock. Okay, where's the clinic? There it is. All right. Take a little Paramore.
Ma'am, I'm just a courier.
I understand that. I'm not blaming you directly. Dr. Salvato, how long have you been here?
Hey, what can I do for you?
Not much, right at the moment. I'm going to take advantage of your... It's so crazy to see these prices again. But I think I am gonna eventually get the economy mod,
And
where
in that year,
it's
how many times
10%
have
of
you
the
had this
value.
conversation about late or missing shipments and
That's
supplies?
not as nerfed as the Nestor mod makes it, but at least.
Yes, that sounds right. 3 times. I will be
Hey,
making it very clear to your superiors.
Sure,
that
have at it.
have to register it first before. Yeah, most of the stuff isn't registered.
And the clinic requires reliable
All right,
transport.
thanks, man.
If your company cannot meet our needs,
Did I
someone
hit?
else will.
Did I already take the Paramore? I think I did, so I better get over here.
This area's off limits. Authorized personnel only.
All right, look. Hey, I'm part of a confidential medical task force. Okay. Inside, I need to get in there and investigate a possible outbreak. I need you to let me through.
An outbreak? I haven't heard anything about this.
Can I just say? I said it's confidential. We don't want to start a panic. So look, I need you to keep your mouth shut, step back, and pretend like nothing's going on.
Understood. Here's an access card.
Gotcha.
Good luck.
Hey, thanks, man. Stay safe.
You can't be okay with this, though, right? You took an oath, and I'd say this is a firm violation.
Look, we got that shipment. Although who knows what Faye expects me to do with it. But maybe if we just really are on the please, get back to Kyle. Make sure his vitals are strong. I don't want to lose him. We'll figure this out. I promise.
Fine. But if we lose Kai, that's it. I'm going to SSNN. I don't give a shit about my career anymore.
You and me both.
I never should have taken this job.
No, you should.
Hey, who let you in here? This is a restricted area.
Look, I've got experience with coma patients. If you tell me what's happened, maybe I can help.
Fine. I'll tell you. We're on a private contract with Infinity Ltd. It's for something they call Project Dominion.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Lane and I were instructed to conduct human trials on several volunteers. So far, only one patient has survived.
Sounds like it basically sounds to me like you murdered a lot of people under some false pretenses.
Whoa, let's not take it too far. When Infinity
what it
hired
is.
us, they said human trial authorization was already underway and we'd have the approvals in a matter of days. The days went by and nothing. Every time we'd ask, it was always just days away, but we kept working. Between the money and potential success, it was easy to tell ourselves that they'd come through.
Sean, what the hell is going on here? Who is this?
Infinity's got you doing their dirty work, man. And they're getting away with it.
It's moments like these when I think I just need to hear someone say it out loud. Sean spoke the truth. We thought the approval would arrive any day, so we continued with the project. By the time we started to catch on, it was already too late. We were too immersed in the lie.
Look, if you stop now, maybe Maybe I can find you a way. Keep your names out of this.
You really think that's possible?
No, I'm just kidding. Of course you need to face the consequences. You're going to jail for a very long time. Hey, look, you may have screwed up here, but it's Infinity that's to blame here for this.
Oh, it's good to know you see it that way. The public would not be as kind.
No.
Neither would our peers.
Go ahead and do whatever you need to do. You can have full access to my computer.
And thanks. As much as I was ready to commit career suicide, the very thought terrified me.
I really am thankful for your help here.
Alright, you say I can have full access to your computer. Alright, new start. That's the first one. Today marks the start of a new adventure. My first loss. We lost our first subject today. Bronwyn Meyer. The procedure went really well, but I believe the neuroamp overheated, burning the portions of the brain where it had contact. Moral struggles. Struggles. It's hard to believe I once walked into the clinic with high hopes of what Sean and I would bring about. The concept of the internal neuroamp from Faye and promises of fame and fortune provided all the motivation I needed. It blinded me. I never should have agreed to start the trials without proper approvals. I never should have dragged Sean into this. Now you're here. Kai's results were initially so promising, but now the poor kid is in a coma. I thought surely he would be the light at the end of this grisly tunnel. We've now gone through our entire list of subjects, and I dread the idea that Infinity will just sign up more. What's going on over there? Has Faye completely lost her mind? I understand when corporations rush things and when it comes to household products or maybe office software, but not something that will endanger the lives of others. This internal neuroamp may as well be a murder weapon, and I'm the one with blood on my hands. And then subject logs, A8. Titanium grade 120. Initial procedure appeared successful, but signs of edema began approximately an hour after the surgery. All right. Procedure was success. All vitals were normal for the first day, so they got the whole day. Rejection of the implant started at approximately 37 hours. A10, initial procedure was successful. Patient reported no changes for the first 4 days. Brainwaves were normal. Cognition tests were 100% across the board. Testing the neuroamp on day 5 appeared to bring on severe headaches and eventual brain hemorrhaging. Neuroamp was removed to prevent death, but patient is currently in coma. That's Kai. So the introduction from Lucas Drexler, and then with the goals. All right. And our Rothocytes shipment. All right. We're done. Do I have contraband on me? I do not. Does my ship have contraband on it? It does not. You cannot fast travel from this location. Alright, so let's go out here.
They always tell you this could happen, you just never believe it. Well, what are you waiting for? Get in there.
I'm done, man. There's a false alarm. False alarm. I can't even talk anymore.
If people would stop poking their noses into every unexplored biome in the galaxy, perhaps we'd have a little less work to do.
What's interesting?
Welcome to the clinic. I'm Dr. Darvish, Chief of Medicine. Is there something I can do for you?
I'm here on business.
Are you? Because I don't have any appointments scheduled.
Well, it's not with you.
We have a particular focus on astrovirology here. So the patients we take on tend to have unusual cases that require long-term care, and sometimes require unorthodox or experimental treatments. We have an excellent track record that speaks for itself, but it doesn't leave room for much else. Whatever business you may be here for, I trust that you will conduct it quickly, and do so without interfering with my staff or our operations.
Okay.
Take care.
Wait.
Maybe I should just talk to Achilles.
There's a nurse here.
My brother-in-law just got back from 2 weeks in Paradiso. Place looked amazing, but if you need to look at one more vacation photo, I'm gonna clean his clock.
Dr. Cartwright and Achilles, are you here for a procedure?
No. Joseph Manning sent me to pick up some medical supplies.
Hey, let's keep our voices down.
Mm-hmm.
The clinic doesn't exactly know I'm giving its supplies away. That being said, I've been expecting someone soon. I've heard Bayou really has a vice grip on Neon right now. I have some supplies I can give you. Should be more than enough for now, and it shouldn't draw any suspicion from the clinic. I'll have them loaded onto your ship.
What'll happen if the clinic finds out?
What the clinic doesn't know won't hurt them. That's why it's important to keep this as confidential as possible. I'm putting my job on the line to do this, but I know that the people of Neon need help. I'm willing to take the risk and skim a few supplies from the clinic. But if the clinic finds out, then I'm out of a job and Neon is out of supplies. Again. So, let's not be too conspicuous.
Alright, why are you doing this with Joe?
He's a good friend of mine. We both worked at the same clinic in Aquila City. The work was hard, and I was really young and nervous, but he always looked after me during those days and helped me as much as he could. So, to answer your question, I'm doing this because I know for a fact he'd do the same for me. No questions asked.
Okay, thanks for your help.
Of course. The people of Neon aren't going to heal themselves. You'll find the supplies on your ship. Hurry along before anyone suspects anything.
Roger that.
If they haven't rushed me back, means it can't be that bad, right?
Saw your ship come in. Nice ride.
Okay. So that's it right there. So next up, we'll head back to Neon and Ryujin and turn that stuff in. And then the next leg of things that'll happen is we'll have the procedure done and the neuroamp implanted, and then we will infiltrate Infinity Ltd. to exact revenge. And we also need to find our mole and get those things taken care of. So there we have it for now. Once again, thanks for joining in. Remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. All right. You guys take care. We'll see you next time. Bye.